Well, if you are developing a design such as this, which you might loosely call broad scale landscape design work, you want to have as clear and uncluttered design as you can possibly generate. Here we're using, if we click on this particular polyline, can you see that the designer here has linked a 2-character code, CP, with a number, so 22 specimens with an abbreviation CP are going to be used here, and we have this particular symbol being used, a tree 5-meter symbol. If we come over here, it's the same or similar arrangement where 3 EP are linked by a polyline through here. But the very same symbol we talked about firstly, the tree 5-meter, in this little zone here is associated with a species with an abbreviation BM, and there are 4 of them. So this designer uses, in the labelling for each symbol, he uses the number and then a 2-character abbreviation. And this is an example of broad scale landscape work. If we swing now to a demonstration file, we have on the gCADplus drop-down menu broad scale planting. So we can attach a GCP file here. We would mostly, I think, use the GardenCAD GCP file, but a plant database file is associated. And then we can say edit that list, and you can see it's not actually attached here because I've moved it across. And so let's come across to another computer for this little recording. So we're going to attach a GCP file, and we'll attach the GardenCAD file to it, and we'll cancel. Well, let's now demonstrate how this labeling system may work, and if, for the sake of argument, we wanted to tag these 4 symbols here, but this time we want to use a different shortcut. Let's imagine that we wanted to use one of the Australian acacias, the dwarf one, Acacia cognata, and let's do it. So we go gCADplus and broad scale planting, and we say label a group of symbols, and we'll use Acacia cognata. I just want to make sure that its abbreviation is ACCO. We've got 2 of them in here, and we could remove one later, but we'll OK that. Now down here in the status line, we're asked to input the tagging type, single or multi. Whereas in the first instance here we did a single, we're now going to use multi-line tagging. So we can select the symbol and then the next symbol. Notice how a line is drawn from the insertion point of the symbol, and it's actually doing a count at the same time. So we finish, we hit enter. Where's the label for that group? Let's put it roughly in line with the first label we put in, and we want a height. Let's give it 200 units, and there, almost automatically and almost by magic, gCADplus counts the symbol, which I remind you is the same name as this one, which has got a different association. So now same symbol, so we can keep the symbology really easy to work with, and it does the count at the same time. And we've tagged a couple of these, so we could go gCADplus and show symbols with names, and it actually says none have been assigned. So I'll just save it for the moment. I'm not quite sure why that's not working. We should be able to, of course, go to broad scale and show symbols. Now there they all are showing. I was, of course, using the usual gCADplus one that's used when you're developing typical garden designs, you want lots of symbols and lots of names. In this case, when we're in this broad scale area, we want the opposite of that. So I hope that's a demonstration of how you use broad scale plant associations. It's similar but different. It's a different approach. So I hope that helps.